Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. This has come from Mefferts.com. Pre-ordered item, so it's waited a while, which probably gives you a good clue what's in here. But then of course you've already seen the title and the thumbnail anyway, so it's not like I'm spoiling any surprises that you might have had otherwise. Still, I've never seen such amazing that they still put this ribbon stuff on here. Very odd. Very old fashioned. But anyway, here we go. Excited about these, so let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Out of the way. Yeah, these look awesome already. If you're a long time viewer of my channel, you'll know that I got a full set of the metallic dog cubes and several others actually. And carrying on in that vein, we've got a full set of the new metallic morph eggs, which I was very pleasantly surprised when they announced they were going to be making these, because I didn't think they were going to make more feathers again, but these are wonderful. I've got one other egg puzzle which is actually quite different to this, and this is a lot more genuine egg shaped, and I love this colour. This jade, it's like the jade green colour. I'm actually quite surprised they haven't made any specific Jade Club versions of these. They're all available to anybody, which is, it's not a bad thing. It's just it'd be nice to have a more limited edition if the one was available. So let me just get the rest of these out. I'll probably speed this process up because obviously you don't need to see me unwrapping every single one of them. Alright then, so there we have it, all 9 of these gorgeous eggs unwrapped. They look fabulous. Each one has got the Mefferts challenge stamped in or moulded onto the top edge. I really like the shape of these because the other egg I've got is basically kind of symmetrical from vertically, so you've got a fat part in the centre, whereas this is more of an actual egg shape. You've got a fat bottom and a thin top sort of thing. And I really like these metalised stands as well. They're obviously going to be difficult to display otherwise. They're going to roll around a hell of a lot, but these stands are going to make that a lot better. It's a shame they're only in one colour. I don't suppose it matters a hell of a lot, but it would have been nice to have them the same colour as the eggs. But oh well, it doesn't actually matter. So yeah, let's just move some of these out of the way and have a closer look at how these turn. If we do this, grab the silver one. These are so reflective, they really are. I mean, you can see me there. Hello. Very, very shiny, and oh wow, that turns really well. Very nicely indeed, actually. That's that'll be easily finger trickable. I mean, obviously the rounded surface doesn't help with that, but yeah, it turns well enough to be able to finger trick without any problem whatsoever. And when the corners cut slightly, it does indeed. It's not going to be speed cube type style, but it's enough to such that you don't have to have things perfectly aligned while you're solving it, which is pretty much all I ask from these kind of puzzles. So really there's 2 different types here. You've got the single colour ones, so we've got the purple, gold, blue, red, green, silver single colour ones, and these 2 coloured ones. I'm curious about the choice of colours. I think the yellow and purple one probably looks the best out of these ones. But yeah, I mean, why not do the green one? What's the green one done to anybody? And well, oh well, it doesn't really matter, of course. But yeah, I imagine these 2 coloured ones are slightly easier to solve because it's going to give you some more definition of where the pieces go, whereas on the single colour ones you're going to have kind of more possible parity situations with the identical pieces that you. I'm sure there are some of these pieces look identical. It's hard to tell for definite at the moment, but yeah, having a stripe around them of a different colour will probably help to figure out which pieces need to go where, I imagine. So yeah, if you haven't figured it out already, these are in fact just a 3x3 shape mod. I think they were originally designed by Adam G. Cowan, the same person that designed the Ghost Cube. I'm not absolutely 100% certain on that, but I believe that's the case. Having said that, I'm surprised that his logo doesn't seem to appear anyway, if that is the case, but I'm fairly sure that that's true. Slight mark on that one, actually, I hadn't noticed. But some of these Metalised puzzles do come like that. It's a not uncommon thing with them, but yeah. They look fabulous, they're really good quality. Let's give you a quick close-up of each one actually. So we've got the silver one obviously, and the yellow and purple one you've already seen. The two colour ones, you've got red and blue and silver and blue and silver and red. Excuse me, and again obviously very reflective. Purple one and green one. The purple one isn't quite as shiny as the others, it seems. It's not bad, it's not like it's really dull or anything, it just doesn't seem to be as shiny as most of the other ones. And gold and red. It's nice to see a red one, because obviously with the Ghost Cubes, very, very rare puzzles with the red ones, and unlikely that I'll ever own one, which is a pity because they do look good. And the gold one, excuse me, I've got a bit of a frog in my throat at the moment. And the blue one, which is really, really nice coloured blue actually, I do like that blue. But yeah, I think they all look fabulous, so I think I'm going to scramble two of these. There's no point doing them all. What should we do? We'll do the gold and purple and, yeah, let's go with the blue one. I want to see how different they are to solve with having this extra bit of what I think of as help. So let's get these things scrambled up, then I'll go away and hopefully give it a solve. I often say I'll go away and give it a solve like it's it's going to be a simple thing to do, but it shouldn't be too difficult. I mean, it is just a 3x3 shape mod at the end of the day, but possibly quite a difficult one. The other egg puzzle I've got that I've mentioned a few times is, if you look at my other videos, I'll tell you that it's probably one of the most difficult 3x3 shape mods I've got. So I'm curious if this is going to be any different. It might be slightly easier because you've got less identical pieces on this one, with having the thinner top and the fatter bottom. But we will see. So that's these things scrambled up, almost at least. They look quite cool as well, scrambled. Yeah, I think we can call that one scrambled as well now. So I will go away, I will play with him and get back to you with some more thoughts when I've done so. Alright then, so the two eggs are now solved again, as you can see. Fun puzzles, they're trickier than they look, as I suggested earlier. I think these are as difficult as the Ghost Cubes, and possibly even slightly harder. I find them quite tricky. Obviously not like, you know, I'm not suggesting they're as difficult as like 8-ounce Star or anything like that, but for a 3x3 shape mod I think these are quite tricky puzzles. Lots of little parities. You often find you've only got two edges swapped, or two corners, or two corners rotated, but not in a situation where you can actually solve them. It's constant things like that, and it's very much a lot of fun. Now, I suggested this one I thought would be easier, but I didn't actually find that to be the case. Although it did give me a layer where I knew exactly which pieces needed to go in it, I still met all those same problems still. So I didn't actually find them very much different from a solving perspective. So that came as a little bit of a surprise. But other than that, the movement is quite... well, it's very good actually, but there is some... I never could discover where it was. There was just some points where I just suddenly, in the middle of an algorithm, it's just catch, and I just could turn that way fine, but it wouldn't come towards me or something like that. And I was looking around the puzzle, simply could not see what was catching, but yeah, a little bit of effort and he pushed through it sort of thing, but what it was, I don't know. But anyway, other than that, they turn very well. They're very nice to play with. They're very kind of ergonomic. The shape of them is very kind of satisfying, very pleasing in the hand. So I do like that about them. But yeah, they're a fun puzzle, and if you're looking for a challenging 3x3 shape mod, I would definitely recommend these. Alright then guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.